Okay, I've got it, folks. The slogan for the Liberals in the next federal election: the beatings shall continue until morale improves. That's it. I'm thinking I'm going to give Justin a call. He should be printing these bad boys up by the thousands. Now, while I can understand Justin being enamored with this kind of a slogan, and it seems like that's how the Liberal Party likes to roll these days, literally roll over people, I guess my question is, where were the other parties? Where were the opposition parties, the MPs and the leaders? Remarkably, they seem to have left town. They left Dodge on Friday. It was like not safe to have a debate. Apparently, it was a mutual consensus between all the leaders. They agreed that, hey, no, we'll just suspend debate till Monday. It's not safe to do so. I don't know what the reasoning was, but they all left. They just went off to their safe spaces and didn't have to worry about anything. Well, they got to miss everything. They weren't there standing with the everyday people while they were being pepper sprayed, pushed down, batoned, run over by horses, whatever, you name it, the myriad of things. And I'm also sure that the MPs didn't have any of their bank accounts frozen for some of, because they supported the wrong kind of organization. They didn't have their credit card suspended. None of those things, I imagine, happened to any of them. So I guess my question would be, first off, to the Conservatives. I know lately you've grown a set of, big cojones there, and you're now speaking against all of this, and you're against everything. But where were you? Where were your MPs during all this? And then we can go to the NDP, the People's Party, the ones who love the people, they're about the people, the everyday lunch bucket people, the ones who see everything as a microaggression, the ones who get offended if you use the wrong pronoun for someone. Well, I'm thinking, is it worse to use the wrong pronoun or use a baton? I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Anyway, then we had the Greens. Now, I know the Greens only care about the environment, but I'm thinking it maybe takes a few people who kind of keep the environment going, run the water, I don't know, grow the crops, whatever. Maybe if we cared about the people as much as we cared about the environment, something could have happened there. The Bloc, hey, I know it's all about Quebec, it's all about separation, but I'm sure you could have protected your Quebecer truckers. There was probably truckers and people who are from Quebec who share this idea. Where were you then? Not on the front lines, not ready to, stand with the people. So, now I can tell you one thing's for sure. Come Monday, they'll all be there. They're going to be in the House of Commons. The rhetoric will roll. They will be tough. They will tell you all the things. They will decry what the Prime Minister did. He's so evil. He's so this. Now, no argument out of me, but where were you folks during all this time when it was necessary? It was pretty quiet, but now when it's kabuki theater, it's theatrics, you'll all be there. That's right. And the reason you'll all be there is because you seem to have collected a fairly reasonable paycheck at the taxpayer's expense, and you've forgotten that you are elected civil servants. Not reigners, not emperors, not supreme rulers, servants. That's what you're there for. You're supposed to stand up with the people who put you there and who actually pay your paychecks. And paychecks, mind you, that you've decided to increase lately too during this whole time. My understanding is during this whole pandemic, we now have 3 increases you've gotten. Now, when people say, look, COVID has done so much damage, I say, no, it's not COVID. It is the response to COVID by elected civil servants that has caused all the damage. Okay? That's what's done it. So what were these nasty truckers asking for? What were these people who got batoned and beaten on the weekend asking for? An opportunity to be heard. They were asking for the Prime Minister to sit down with them, have a discussion. They were asking for the different opposition parties, somebody to look at their plan and say, hey, let's meet and let's go over this. Nobody met with them. Nobody talked to them. So who's to blame? It's not them. It's the person who could have diffused all this, the elected civil servants who chose not to do their job, but instead run away. Take the weekend off. Maybe there was a party somewhere. I don't know. I guess there was better things to do. Folks, these people are virtually the same across the board. Don't be fooled by any one of them. They have the same agenda and they have the same level of disdain for you. When the opportunity is there, when the cameras are on, they will tell you all the things you want to hear. But when the cameras are off and when it counts the most, they'll be absent. They won't be there. Okay? So we have to stand with one another. We have to support the folks that are out there that are doing all of this, that are standing their ground. As Canadians, I am so proud. I'm proud and disappointed all at the same time. I'm so proud that Canadians, for the first time, are so engaged. They're so involved. They're asking so many questions. And while at the same time, I'm so ashamed of what just happened over the weekend. That's not the Canada I know. But if Canadians stay engaged, they ask the questions, they demand of their elected civil servants good governance, we won't see that other Canada. We will be back to the Canada that we should have. A free Canada, a democratic Canada, a Canada where everybody's voice counts and we don't suppress it. Anyway, I will see you Monday. Take care.